මේ ලෝකේ එක්තරා මිනිස්සු කණ්ඩායමක් ඉන්නවා මේගොල්ලොන්ගේ ෆොටෝ එක කොහේ හරි කාගේ හරි කාමරයක අනිවාර්යෙන් බිත්තිය ගහලා තියෙනවා. සමහර විට තව කෙනෙක්ගේ ෆෝන් එකේ වෝල්පේපර් එක මම කලින් කිව්ව කට්ටියගේ ෆොටෝ එක. ඒ කට්ටියට අංකයක් තියෙනවා නම් ඒ අංකෙට මිනිස්සු ආදරේ කරනවා. ඒ කට්ටිය කියන දේවල් ඒ කට්ටිය කරන දේවල් මිනිස්සු බොහොම ආදරෙන් පිළිගන්නවා. මේ කට්ටිය තමයි ලෝකෙම අතරේ කරන ලෝකෙ ගොඩක් ජනප්‍රිය වෙච්ච සුපිරි තරු. ඉතින් මේ තරු හැමෝගෙම ජීවිත දිහා බලද්දී මේ හැමෝටම පොදු වෙච්ච කාරණයක් තියෙනවා. ඒකයි මිනිස්සු කට්ටියට පිස්සුවෙන් වගේ ආදරේ. ඒ තමයි හැමෝම මොකක් හරි ෆීල්ඩ් එකකින් මොකක් හරි ටැලන්ට් එකකින් ඉහළටම ආපු ඒ කට්ටියගේ දක්ෂකම් පෙන්නන. දැන් ක්‍රිස්ටියානෝ රොනාල්ඩෝ ගත්තොත් අතිදක්ෂ ෆුට්බෝල් ප්ලේයර්. එයා ගොඩකට දැස්සම මිනිස්සු පිස්සුවෙන් වගේ ඇන්චියනවා. ශාරුක් ඛාන්ට පාරේ බැහැලා යන්න බෑ තමයි. මිනිස්සු පිස්සුවෙන් වගේ ආවේ පස්සේ ලෝකයක් මාදරේ කරන මිනිස්සු. ලංකාවේ චාර්ජ් ප්‍රතිපාල වන්නේ තමර දේවශ්‍රී ජය කුමාර් වගේ කී දහස් දෙනා ඉන්නවා. අපි හැමෝම එකට දාගෙන මිනිස්සු ගොඩක් කියනවා. අයියේ ඒගොල්ලෝ ඉන්න ටැලන්ට් එක ඉහළ ටැලන්ට් එකක්. දැන් මෙන්න මේ කුලක මෙන්න මේ තරු සෙට් එක ගත්තොත් මේ හැම තරුවක්ම ඒ කට්ටියට දිලිසෙන්න ඕන කරන අර ටැලන්ට් එක අර ස්කිල් එක උපතින්ම අරගෙන ආවා. කට්ටිය ඇඟේ ගහලා තිබ්බද මාල් ඉපදෙද්දී දුවා ෆුට්බෝල් ප්ලේයර් කෙනෙක්. ශාරුක් ඛාන් ඉපදෙද්දී දුවා ලෝක ජනප්‍රිය නළුවෙක් කෙනෙක්. එහෙම එකක් නෑ. එහෙම එකක් නෑ. ඔය ගොඩක් කට්ටිය මිනිස්සු ගොඩක් ආදරය කරන බොහොම සාර්ථකව මේ ලෝක ජීවත් වුණු මම කිව්ව ගොඩක් කට්ටිය ඒ තරු ගොඩකගේ එකට ඉපදෙද්දී එකට්ටියගේ ඇඟේ සීල් එකක් වැදිලා තිබ්බේ නෑ. ඔයා මෙයා තමයි වෙන්නේ කියලා. මෙහෙම පුද්ගලෙක් එනවා. හැබැයි ඒ කට්ටිය ටික ටික ලොකු වෙද්දී ඒ කට්ටියගේ හිතේ ඒ සීල් එක වදින්න පටන් ගත්තා. ඒ කට්ටිය පිස්සුවෙන් වගේ ඒ වෙනුවෙන් මහන්සි වුණා. ඒ කට්ටිය ඒ වෙනුවෙන් තමන්ගේ ජීවිතේ ගොඩක් දේවල් කැප කරා. ක්‍රිස්ටියානෝ රොනාල්ඩෝ කියන්නේ කඩේක තේ හදපු කොල්ලෙක්. හැබැයි යා දැන් ලෝකේ බොහොම ධනවත් ජනප්‍රිය කෙනෙක්. ශාරුක් ඛාන් ෂූටින් වලට යන්න ඕනේ හින්දා පාරේ නිදියගෙන තිබුණා. බොහොම දුක් වෙනවා. ඒකට අවස්ථාවක් ගන්න වගේ. ඒක ඇතිතරම් උදාහරණ. ඉතින් මේගොල්ලෝ මේ ටැලන්ට් එක මේගොල්ලෝ මේ ආසාව මේගොල්ලෝගේ පැෂන් එක අඳුනගන්න. අපි පැත්තටම අපි ගොඩක් කරන්නේ මේ ලෝකෙන් අපිට හදලා දුන්න රාමුවක් අස්සටලා ඒක දිගේ දුවගෙන කලින් කට්ටියක් කරලා තිබ්බ එහෙම නැත්නම් ලෝකෙන් සම්ප්‍රදායක් විදිහට පැවතගෙන රටේ කල්චර් එකක් විදිහට තියෙන දේවල් ටිකක් කරගෙන යනවා. ඉක්පතුනා ඉතිරගත්තා සත්‍යාපනය කරා මේ විදිහට එක සීල් එකක් එක රාමුවක් අස්සට. හැබැයි ඔයාත් මොකක් හරි දෙයකට ආසයි නේද? ඔයාට මොකක් හරි දෙයකින් තරුවක් වෙන්න. ඔයාට ඒ දේ කරන්න අනිවාර්යෙන් පුළුවන්. මොකද ඒ දේ කරන්න ඔයාගේ ශරීරයේ කිසිම ආබාධයක් නැත්තම් ඒ දෙයට අවශ්‍ය වුණා. ඔයාට ඒ දේ ඉගෙන ගන්න පුළුවන්. මොකද මේ ලෝකේ මිනිස්සුන්ට ඕනම කෙනෙක්ට ඕනම දෙයක් ඉගෙන ගන්න පුළුවන්. එයාට විශේෂ අවශ්‍යතාවයක් නැත්තම්. ඊට පස්සේ ඒක ප්‍රැක්ටිස් කරන්න. ආයෙ ප්‍රැක්ටිස් කරන්න. ආයෙ එහෙම දිගටම කරාට පස්සේ ඔයා ඒ ඉගෙන ගත්ත දේ මාස්ටර් ක්ලාස් කරලා තියෙනවා. ඔයා එතකොට ඒ ශිෂ්ටයෙන් පුරා. ඊට පස්සේ බොහොම ආදරෙන් ඔයා ඒක දිගටම කරගෙන ගියොත් එහෙම ඔයා අනිවාර්යෙන්ම ඉගෙන ගත්ත දේෙන් තරුවක්. ඉතින් මට තරුවක් වෙන්න ඕන නම් ඒ දේ ඉගෙන ගන්න, ඒ දේ කරන්න පටන් ගන්න. දැන් පටන් ගත්තා කියලා කියන්නේ ඒ වැඩේ භාගයක් කම්ප්ලීට් කරන්න ඉවරයි. ඊට පස්සේ දිගටම ප්‍රැක්ටිස් කරලා යන්න ඔයාගේ හිතේ ඉන්න ඔයා හීන දකින්න තරුව ඔයා අනිවාර්යෙන්ම වෙනවා. ජය.
For a long time, there has been a great deal of fear around mushrooms and the fungi kingdom. Many mushroom myths have made people wary of consuming mushrooms. Mushrooms are part of the fungi kingdom and have a strong mystical connection in myth and folklore. A few mushrooms and fungi can be poisonous or hallucinogenic, though most are very safe and have significant health benefits. There are some common myths around mushrooms. Some say that mushrooms, especially magic mushrooms, cause bleeding in the brain. Even some say that all mushrooms are poisonous to eat or even to touch. Another myth about mushrooms is that they are so difficult to store as a portion of food. However, this has been scientifically disproven that nowadays we can buy packaged mushrooms and even freeze them.
People say that mushrooms should never be washed in the culinary world. But later research showed that we could quickly rinse them and dry them off before cooking. People say that mushrooms consist only of water and have no nutritional value and should not be given to children as a food source. Although mushrooms may be an off-white food, they have a lot of nutritional benefits. They are packed with antioxidants, medicinal compounds, vitamins, minerals, fiber, amino acids, and so much more. Not all mushroom products are the same, and the majority of mushrooms are safe for human consumption, except for some categories found in forests.
Paralympics. Sri Lanka has been able to achieve several great victories from the 2020 Summer Paralympics. Therefore, it can be considered as a new chapter in the annals of the sport of Sri Lanka. Dinesh Priyanti Herath Mudiyanselage scripted history on Monday, 30th August, as he set a new world record in the men's javelin throw F46 event with a distance of 67.79 meters and won the first ever gold medal for Sri Lanka at the Tokyo 2020 Paralympics. This is a long-awaited victory for Sri Lankan sports fans.
He attended the selection trial to participate in the 2012 Summer Paralympics and secured a gold medal in a championship event held in Malaysia. He represented Sri Lanka at the 2016 Summer Paralympics at the age of 29, which also marked his maiden Paralympic appearance, and won a bronze medal in the men's javelin throw by clearing a distance of 58.23 meters. In the 2017 World Para-Athletics Championships, he won a silver medal in the javelin event and became the first Sri Lankan to win a silver medal at the World Para-Athletics Championships.
He also claimed a silver medal in the men's 46 category at the 2019 World Para-Athletics Championships by clearing a distance of 60.59 meters. He broke the F46 javelin throw world record, which was previously held by India's Devendra Jaiharya when he claimed the gold medal. He also became the first Sri Lankan to win 2 Paralympic medals, as well as the first and only Sri Lankan to have won a gold medal either in Olympics or Paralympics.
Samita Dulan is a Sri Lanka Paralympic track and field athlete who made his maiden Paralympic appearance representing Sri Lanka at the 2020 Summer Paralympics, winning the bronze medal. His fourth place finish in the men's F44 category of the javelin throw event at the 2019 World Para Athletics Championship in Dubai secured his berth in order to obtain a direct slot to compete at the 2020 Summer Paralympics.
He claimed the bronze medal in the men's javelin throw F64 category at the 2020 Tokyo Paralympics. He won Sri Lanka's second medal at the 2020 Summer Paralympics, and noticeably his medal achievement was Sri Lanka's second medal in a single day on 30th August 2021. These have become the most memorable victories for a long period of Sri Lankan sports history. And these victories could be a clue that we can hope to have more such international successes. We congratulate these talented athletes who have established Sri Lanka's name internationally.
Sri Lankan cricket had a pretty happy period after Sri Lanka won the T20 series against India in the last few months. Sri Lankan fans had huge expectations on our Lions for the South African Limited Overs series. In the first one-day international match, Sri Lanka won the toss and elected to bat first. Avishkar's century and Azalanka's 77 helped Sri Lanka to set a 300 runs target for visitors. Sri Lankan bowlers were able to defend the total. Sri Lanka won the first match by 14 runs.
The second one-day international was won by South African team very comfortably with a century of Janaman Malan. In a series decider match, Sri Lanka won the toss and elected to bat first. South African spin attack restricted Sri Lankan Lions to a total of 203 for 9. Asalanka scored 47 runs and Chamira also contributed with the bat. He scored 29 runs. Visitors need 204 runs to clinch the series, but debutant Mahesh Theekshana, Chamira and other bowlers could defend the total. Sri Lanka won by 78 runs in the series decider match.
Lankan Lions won the ODI series after 18 months. Dushmantha Chamira was selected as the man of the match for his batting and bowling performance. Charita Salanka won the man of the series for strengthening the middle order batting throughout the series. Sri Lanka went into the T20 series with confidence gained from the ODI series, but the South Africa team dominated the T20 series and won the series by a clean sweep. Overall, this series was a good lesson to our young Lions. As perabeats, we wish our Lions for the 2021 T20 World Cup, which starts from October 17 in the United Arab Emirates and Oman.
A young and energetic undergraduate, Amarya Rajagopal Peradeniya of the Faculty of Agriculture, University of Peradeniya, has started her own business, Happy Zone. She delivers shimmering earrings and fashion-forward jewelry and other accessories island-wide with love and care. She has been promoting her business through Facebook and Instagram pages, and it has grown considerably by now. As perabeats, we wish you a brilliant future ahead, Amali.
Hi guys, I'm Amarya Rajagopal. I'm a third year undergraduate of Faculty of Agriculture, University of Peradeniya. And also, I'm the owner of the small business called Happy Zone. I started during this pandemic. Though I started during this pandemic, I had a dream of having my own business from some time ago. I chose this as my business because I collect earrings as my hobby, but I do not often wear them. So at the end, I saw I had a big collection of earrings. One day, I showed my collection to my friends and they motivated me to sell them by saying these are very pretty. So I put a status from my WhatsApp account. This is the start of my business. After 3-4 months from that day, I created a Facebook page for my business because Facebook is a very famous platform among young generation. But now I have an Instagram account too. I always try to give unique, good quality items to my customers for a fair price because customer satisfaction is everything. I changed something, I added something to my business based on their request. Happy Soul is a 1-year-old baby now. It is still a small business, but I am very happy about the current status when comparing to the beginning. We are growing day by day. I am very thankful to my parents, my friends, my sister, my brother, and especially my customers for helping me, encouraging me throughout this time. As a small business owner, I would like to say you all, if you are dreaming about your own business, start it today. Sometimes you will be fail, but never give up. Stay strong and do your best. And thank you, Peradeniya, for giving me this opportunity.
Every year, we celebrate a Sahitya month in September and simultaneously have ceremonies for literary awards. The State Literary Awards, which is a set of annual literary prizes by the government of Sri Lanka, takes a remarkable place among these awards. The awards cover fiction, poetry, translations, songs and cover designs in all 3 language categories, Sinhala, Tamil and English. As many as 2,565 publications of Lankan authors published in 2019 competed at the 67th State Literary Awards 2020 under 40 categories. The State Literary Advisory Board has announced the winners despite the date of the award ceremony remaining uncertain owing to the pandemic.
Professor Liyanage Amarkirti won the award for the Best Translated Drama for his Ralanagana Minisu at the State Literary Awards 2020. Professor Liyanage Amarkirti is attached to the Department of Sinhala, Faculty of Arts, University of Peradeniya, and is a fiction writer, a critic, and a social activist. Ralanagana Minisu is the Sinhala translation of Jerome Lawrence and Robert E. Lee's Inherit the Wind, which is an American play that has been translated into many languages around the world. This play, which discusses the fallacy man has come to possess by considering only one religious point of view, depicts the conflict between myth and truth, between one truth and another, the dominant truth, and the conflict between the power structure of that truth and the non-dominant truth.
Mrs. Sumuthuriraagi Senaviratna's Situame Nerupu Kindurek won the award for the Best Independent Short Story Collection at the State Literary Awards 2020. Mrs. Sumuthuriraagi Senaviratna is a senior lecturer attached to the Department of Sinhala, Faculty of Arts, University of Peradeniya. This is her second short story collection containing 7 short stories, some of which are written realistically while others are beyond the limits of reality, combining myths as well as history. We, as perabeats, wish them all the very best in their future endeavors.
The song is about a couple living together, let's say a married couple. At some point in their life, the wife is getting ready to end her relationship and go out with another boyfriend. The uniqueness of this situation is that even though the wife does not know it, the husband quietly keeps watching how she changes and gradually creates the environment needed to leave their family unit. The song is painted according to the waves of his thoughts that are born breaking the silence in that moment.
He has centered the joy of his entire existence on being bound to the woman he fell in love with, as it happens countless times in human lives. She is the only cure, he says. Therein lies the madness of love, losing oneself to another, and the giving of one's own ultimate glory to another. He can feel her difference. He can feel it. It is the instinct gained from the thousands of moments they have shared together. She has been enchanted and spellbound by Eros, a gesture, a smile, an invitation from another has taken her away from him, and she is about to leave him and the bond of love which he regarded as his ultimate cure. He had believed that the eyes she saw the world through were his. The feeling of possessiveness, which is part and parcel of love, is highlighted here. The woman, on the other hand, seeks to go out and gain freedom to see the world with her own eyes, not through the eyes of a man. Yet she is gone to return to the relentless struggle to find satisfaction and comfort that is common to all living things from one person to another. Though his thoughts are troubled, he looks at her calmly. As she prepares to leave, he tries not to stop her. He does not utter the usual frantic responses to her pleas and threats. Swords and pistols and vulgar language are not involved at all. He knows that he will not break the heart of the other. His only response is to tie his hands and wait. Most probably, he may not have had this quality from the beginning, and injuries over time may have given him this edge. We occasionally encounter such characters not only in literature but also in real life. Further, he thanks his estranged wife for not letting him go where they couldn't have gone together. The songwriter takes us through to the highest level of humanity that a human being can touch, as well as the most hurtful pain a human being can experience in a human relationship, by challenging the hate and jealousy that we'd often experience in such a circumstance. It is amazing how Prem manages to convey his complex thoughts to us in just a few carefully selected words.
Team Lunar Boats is a team of 3 talented Sri Lankan high school students and an undergraduate, namely Viduranga Landas, student at DS Senanayaka College, Colombo 7, Oshada Patirana, and Jude Piris, students at St. Benedict's College, Colombo 13, and Samita Ranasinghe, undergraduate at Purdue University, West Lafayette, USA. They have worked tirelessly for 2 months at a stretch to put together an idea initially to compete in the Singapore Space Challenge 2021 by designing a lunar rover. They have been able to secure an award of distinction for their rover concept, competing with over 140 contestants from 10 countries, where most of them major in fields related to aerodynamics.
Furthermore, their work on a research paper about a self-adapting wheel system for lunar rovers has been accepted by the International Astronautical Federation and are invited to present it at the International Astronautical Congress 2021 at Dubai World Trade Center this October. We as Perabeats wish all the luck for your future endeavors and hope you will continue your marvelous journey of unveiling the secrets of the universe. We appreciate your efforts and congratulate you for your achievements.
With all the talk of COVID-19 and disinfectors, Vero Shield comes as a fresh, unrivaled product. The disinfectant spray, invented by Dr. Prasangamana Tilaka, a senior lecturer at the Postgraduate Institute of Science, University of Peradeniya, can act on a wide range of microbes and destroy them within a few seconds. It kills 99.99% of viruses, bacteria, and fungus, including HIV, human influenza viruses, MERS-CoV, SARS-CoV-1, and SARS-CoV-2. The disinfectant is made of biocompatible, non-toxic, organic compounds and water. There is no silver and heavy metals. Moreover, Vero Shield is a low-cost product and easy to apply. What is more, the non-toxic and biocompatible Vero Shield can protect for 25 to 30 days and can be used on an array of surfaces such as furniture, windows, vehicles, electric equipment and others.
Led by Ruchika Fernando, a senior lecturer at the University of Peradeniya, has developed a novel test kit as an intermediate test method for detecting COVID-19 patients in addition to the use of RAT and PCR. According to the Ministry of Health, the test kits are an efficient and low-cost way to diagnose SARS-CoV-2 infected patients without the need of any specialized equipment such as PCR machines in a relatively shorter time with higher accuracy and cost effectively. Inventors have claimed it at a small cost of 1,500 rupees. The test for COVID-19 can be performed using this kit, which the National Pharmaceutical Regulatory Authority has already approved, and the final results can be obtained within 2 hours from the time of collection of samples. The test kit is awaiting national and international approval for reverse transcription loop mediated isothermal amplification.
Roborussia Society of the University of Peradeniya has successfully conducted the award ceremony of Breaking Thrones in collaboration with the Career Guidance Unit of the University of Peradeniya and Kiri Productions on 8th of September 2025. This competition was held to celebrate the completion of 4 successful years of service by the Roborussia Society. Along with the World Suicide Prevention Day on 10th of September 2021, the Roborussia Society published a highly informative article on the same topic on the official Facebook page. As another occasion to coincide with the World Suicide Prevention Day, Rockorosia Society of University of Peradeniya was also able to conduct an open discussion on suicide prevention to raise awareness of the scale of suicide worldwide. The psychological counselor, Ms. Selini Abenkon, mental and addiction counselor, Mr. Sushil Nasan, and the psychologist, Mr. Rumesh Karunasena, attended as guest speakers, making the event a huge success. Moreover, Rockorosia Society conducts a peer supporting program every Saturday at 7 p.m.
Rotary Club of University of Peradeniya. The project Windested is one of the projects organized by the Professional Development Avenue of Rotary Club of University of Peradeniya, which mainly focuses on those who earn money through unnecessary ways. The project's first phase was done in July and the second phase was successfully concluded with more than 160 participants at the end of August. Gamergenics is one of the sports and recreational avenue projects organized to raise funds for community service projects. It was successfully concluded at the beginning of August. Project Get Vaccinated and Project Know Your Pet are two ongoing projects of the Rotary Club of University of Peradeniya. In August, Rotaractors organized a webinar for Project Get Vaccinated to make the public aware of misconceptions related to COVID-19 vaccines. Project Know Your Pet focuses on pet caring and health issues. The club published pet-related articles, poems, and photographs via the official Know Your Pet Facebook page in July. In addition, a webinar called Pigs as Pets was concluded with more than 200 participants. Rotaractor Deelaka Patiranage, the current president of the Rotary Club of University of Peradeniya, was named the President of the Month for the month of September out of the Rotary clubs in Rotary District RID 3220, Sri Lanka and Maldives. It was an excellent achievement for the Rotary Club of University of Peradeniya.
For the first time in the history of Isaac University of Peradeniya, a set of young Isaacers conducted a unique career guidance program a few weeks ago. Isaac University of Jaffna also joined hands with the organization process of this novel initiative. The event became one of the most successful events of 2021 with over 1,000 participants from schools across Sri Lanka and external participants. They got the privilege of listening to two renowned speakers and learning a lot more through a 3-day engagement program. The Prime Minds webinar was conducted by Mr. Prashandi Visser, a silver-tongued speaker who is one amongst the very few Sri Lankans to have conducted a TED Talk, and Mr. Manpa Panditapur, a popular sensation among the university students in Sri Lanka. Prime Minds was followed by a 3-day program that provided a foundation for the main webinar. Students were given the opportunity to participate in a 3-day challenge series through WhatsApp groups and a general knowledge Kahoot session on the day of the event, allowing them to test their teamwork skills, innovative thinking skills, creativity, ability to follow instructions, leadership skills, and time management skills. Isaac University of Peradeniya brings a platform that provides a stimulating working experience for those who seek to discover their career paths. Project H4TF, Heading for the Future, brings enthusiastic young individuals the opportunity to complete a corporate project in a professional working environment, facilitated virtually for 4 weeks. The people who join hands with H4TF can develop their leadership skills and enhance their confidence while getting a good value addition to their CV. The program is open for anyone interested in having a corporate exposure. Bonjour was initiated by the people management team of Isaac University of Peradeniya to enroll new members for the upcoming term and was started in the 3rd week of July. More than 70 new members were inducted to the organization out of over 480 applications received. Following the interview process, the selected members were assigned a Sherlock Holmes-themed 10-day challenge named 21B Baker Street, specifically designed to familiarize them with the Isaac culture. The recruitment process ended with a 2-day glamorous induction called The Journey, held on the 11th and 12th. WeConnect is another project done by the incoming Global Volunteer Function at Isaac University of Peradeniya. WeConnect is a platform where international and national Isaacers come together to engage, learn about each other's culture, and have fun. The event was held from the 11th to 19th of September with an Avengers theme. Every member was divided into 20 teams to complete tasks assigned to each team, named after the Avengers. There were over 134 delegate participants with 29 local committees, and they belonged to 19 countries. The event was sponsored by MAS Krida, B-Stitch, Shangri-La, Excel, Kudu, and Bees Closet.
With the intention of presenting a modish event, Vibhava Literary Association of University of Peradeniya, together with Japura Voice, the official media unit of Sri Jayawardenapura, organized a program called Velipilla. Velipilla, a series of events, was successfully held throughout 4 weeks via Zoom platform and had given hand to 5,000 plus participants who had initiated their journey in creative writing, dubbing, script writing, and announcing. Last 3rd and 5th of September, Velipilla concluded the sessions allocated for announcing with invited resource personnel who were veteran journalists, Mr. Aravinda Lukuge and Mr. Kingsley Ratnayaka, where the participants were given a precious chance to interact and broaden their knowledge with the experiences of these veteran journalists. By the way, the Vibhava Literary Association warmly invites you all to join with them through their official YouTube channel and official Facebook page to watch previous programs of Velipilla and get to know the upcoming events and also to enjoy new artistic creations.
Psychological disorders have become a major concern today. The prevalence of psychological disorders is increasing rapidly in the current situation of the world. The most common psychological disorder being depression. Depression is characterized by sadness, loss of interest or pleasure, feelings of guilt or low self-worth, disturbed sleep or appetite, tiredness, and poor concentration. Some people with depression also have anxiety. These negative feelings may also be unprovoked, and a person might have no explanation for why they feel sad or hopeless. They just do. And this can also be indicative that someone has depression. At the peak of depression, people are even tempted to commit suicide. Though this happens not only in depression but also in some other mental illnesses, it is important to note that according to the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention, depression has been identified in about half of all suicide cases.
When a depressed individual has other illnesses, the symptoms of those two can be exacerbated by depression. With help, depression can be effectively treated. Counseling and medication both can be helpful. Accordingly, many people with depression also benefit from seeing a psychiatrist, psychologist, or other mental health professionals. Every problem has a solution, so share your problems with someone close. Recognize that depression is not a sign of weakness. Don't be afraid to get help from a professional. Don't struggle in silence. Keep a list of things that make you smile and laugh. If traditional treatments don't work, explore other options. Keep in mind, psychological disorders are nothing to be ashamed of. Remember, they too can be cured with proper treatment.